What's up, you guys? Sawdust the Boss here, and today is the Bad Batch finale review, episode 14 of the Bad Batch. So, guys, I'm talking to you guys about the plot and how I feel about it, and my overall, how did I enjoy the series? Well, guys, about to find that out all right now. A quick reminder that this may contain some slight spoilers of the Bad Batch and this series overall. So let's begin. So the Bad Batch episode 14 is pretty much about the boys getting ready to do another another mission for Sid. Sid, is the person who owns the cantina that they do missions for money. But then they got an urgent call from Captain Rex. Sorry for spoilers here. Captain Rex gives them a urgent call about a clone trooper that he's really close friends with, who got captured in captivity by the Empire. So this episode pretty much focuses on the boys, Echo, Tech, and Hunter. So with Hunter, Tech, and Wrecker. So the main purpose of the episode will be focused on Hunter, Tech, and Echo, who are all on this mission to receive this clone. The clone happens to be clone commander Gregor. So Gregor is the clone who was trying to escape the facilities of the training because he doesn't want to do with anything with the Empire. Because the clones have feelings, like they don't want to be different things. Probably took out his inheritor chip somewhere, and I think he possibly just doesn't want to be part of the Empire. Because the Empire is kind of mean to all the troopers, which was really interesting part of the season, was understanding the clones and their backgrounds, where they come from. And also, another thing, sorry for spoilers, another thing it's kind of cool and kind of relates to, that when they give out, clone codes, they always, help out each other, which is cool. So you may remember Gregor from the Clone Wars series, and also Season 7 of Clone Wars. I think he's also in Rebels, if I'm not mistaken, but I think he is. So that's pretty much the whole theme of this episode, was focusing on getting the rescue of the whole mission. So in the meantime, we have Wrecker and Omega kind of hanging out on the ship because I don't think they're ready to use their skill level, because I think Wrecker probably takes much more space, and not much more space, but also he's kind of disruptive. But Omega, they're trying to keep Omega safe, so keeping him with Wrecker is probably the best idea to have in the series, which I thought was cool. Okay, now it's time for the meat and potatoes of this episode. The meat and the potatoes of this episode were seeing the first editions of Stormtroopers. The first run of Stormtroopers. So, the Empire is rising. Instead of casting clones, they have recruits called Stormtroopers. So it's a spoiler here. The first ever Stormtroopers look amazing. They almost remind me of Hunter's helmet, but a little bit more advanced than Hunter's helmet. Where's Hunter? He's somewhere on my shirt. Right there he is. It's more focusing on Hunter's helmet with the design of the troopers, which were really cool to see. And I thought Disney did a really good job. David Filoni killed it, seeing all the Stormtroopers in battle and action. I thought it was kind of funny to make a note too, because Stormtroopers are really clumsy compared to clones, because clones easily make shots, and troopers kind of hit a shot and then they don't do well afterwards, which I thought was awesome. Okay, so now since you know a little bit about this episode, now let's talk about the ending and what I think is next for the Bad Batch. Well, the ending literally left on a cliffhanger. I think we're gonna get season 2. I just really want more episodes after this. I think we're gonna have we have a Crosshair and Hunter arc. Sorry for huge spoilers here, but the ending was very emotional because the boys, all of them escape onto the on the shuttle with Wrecker and Omega, except Hunter. Hunter slipped and tried to climb on the mountain, tried to call him up, but then he said he had to call off the mission so that the ship escape without him. So then you see him get captured by almost 100 troopers, and he in captivity, and he finally sees a Crosshair. Sorry for big spoilers. So when I saw that scene, I'm like, oh, is Crosshair going to turn on him? Is Crosshair going to be a good ally? Because you see mixed emotions in Crosshair's eyes when you watch the series, and you kind of feel for him after going through this whole adventure, understanding who Crosshair is. he's on almost a mixed thing. He misses his boy. He misses the team really well. Because I'm just hoping we get to see him in the future, joining the team again or another fight. And maybe you get to see Ahsoka. Okay. So, how do I feel overall about The Bad Batch? Well, The Bad Batch is an amazing series by Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni did an excellent job of the storytelling and different story arcs, which I really liked through it. And you get to see the better understanding of how the Empire grew from, after Order 66, the Empire grew, and see the fall from clones. The clones are still out there, but it's mostly getting more of the Empire's inside look of what's next, and what's the next chapter after the Clone Wars. So that's pretty much what the big theme of the episode is, all the series is all about, and I really enjoyed it. Like, the things I really liked were seeing the Empire grow, and seeing the friendship between Wrecker and Omega, seeing Hunter, pretty much seeing the whole team, like Tech, Echo, all of them look really cool. And, yeah, those things I really liked. That's like all the great fight sequences, the clones, and I just hope we get some Black Series figures for the first edition of the Stormtrooper, because that'd be so cool. But there's so many amazing scenes. That's the things I really like. Things I don't like so much were all those episodes where those missions for Sid, where they have to go on a stealth mission or something and have to rescue an alien creature or another person and fight for him, which is okay. So my favorite, another thing I didn't like about it too is sometimes it's a little bit slower paced. And when things are a little bit medium paced, fast, and then you have slow progressing through the episode, which I thought was cool. So something I did not, so my favorite, if you want to know my favorite episode of the season, it has to be the introduction of Captain Rex. Because I love seeing the Captain Rex episodes and also the Cad Bane episodes. This is probably the best things we've seen in Star Wars in recent years. And Cad Bane is awesome. Literally, we saw Cad Bane, Captain Rex. This show is awesome. So how do I rate the show out of 10? I give it a solid 9 out of 10 because it left us in a cliffhanger. And I wanted Ahsoka. I wanted a little bit more Cad Bane and Rex. So hopefully Rex or Cad Bane will be part of the Mandalorian. Because I love to see what's next for those characters. But other than that, I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Let me know what you think of the Bad Batch overall. Well, thank you guys for watching. See ya. Bye.